It's total nonsense. He's just trying to make himself feel better because he's afraid. I'm having a great time. I was super excited with the press conference. I even took my sunglasses off. And, he tried to shove me, hardly moved me, because he's weak and soft. And he's going to get battered on Saturday night.
So during the face-off that Misfits did, you didn't like the question from the presenter who said, is KSI the toughest fight of your career? So where does he rank in the opponents you've faced?
My last opponent was David Haye. How can you ask me that question with a straight face, even if you're an 11-year-old YouTuber? Come on, make some sense, guys. Of course, he's not the toughest test I've ever faced. I've had tougher tests. It was harder to check in on a commercial airline than it was to actually fight KSI. Watch Sunday morning when all the press and he's unconscious. You're going to be like, did we miss this? This is going to be, you're going to see. It's going to be a very easy night's work for me.
And then, I don't know if you're familiar with the group. He's part of the Sidemen. One of them, Mini Minter, said that he was sat in front of you and you were sort of getting gassed, he said, about the money for the fight, even though you've denied that this is a money fight. So do you have any response to him?
Well, you know what I found actually that was quite funny? When I did the Twitter space, that Muppet Dylan Dennis went on and started saying that there was texts that I was meant to spar him or something. See, they just lie. They just make things up. See, in real business, in real companies, you can't just make up things and just put them out there. And so, never know this guy. This guy's never sat next to me. No idea what you're talking about. Not gassed about the money because I'm not making any money. I'm actually losing money for this fight. So, I don't know what I'm gassed about when, this is probably it's actually cost me money compared to what I would have done doing my own job. So I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't know who he is. I don't know who the Sidemen are. I don't know I didn't know anyone on that thing. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just know KSI because I'm fighting him.
Joe, is there a level of respect, and does that respect stop for JJ past when we start getting into talking about his boxing skills? Is it just on a business level you see that respect there?
I don't disrespect anyone. Why would I disrespect JJ? What's he done to me? He's just an opponent I have to fight. If I didn't have to fight him, nothing would change. If I have to fight him, nothing would change. That's the difference between professional boxers and these guys. It was a mess out there. It looked like Jerry Springer. Because everyone's trying to out-tough, everyone's got ego, everyone's scared, everyone's insecure. See how calm I've been from the first press conference to the last press conference, right? Nothing's changed, even for him to say that, my energy changed. My energy hasn't changed. I'm laughing at him from the beginning to the end because this is the easiest fight of my career. And at the end of the day, it's like, the respect don't change because he's doing his best. I respect that. He's trained his hardest. I respect that. He's trying to be a boxer. He's selling out arenas. I respect that. Why would I not respect him just because I'm going to beat him? I'm going to knock him out and then pick him up and say thank you.
And when it comes to the other fighters, you said you haven't seen any of them before. Are you going to be watching some of them before you go out?
I'd like to see some things. I saw I saw that Slim last time when he's not fighting today because I was at the fight, wasn't I, in London. And I saw the end of Salt Pappy just before the knockout. They all seem like they're all nice guys. They're all building their careers. I respect what everyone's doing. I just don't understand the pre-fighting, throwing fish around and water. I got sprayed with Prime, all down my suit, my custom-made suit. Pretty offended by that. I'm probably more offended by that than anything else. You can't mess with the billionaire suit.
What was said between you and JJ as you got real close there? We couldn't quite make out anything that was said.
I think he's just very delusional. He says how he starts reeling off combinations that he's watched on TV. When you've actually watched him fight, he's never thrown any other combination than an overhand right. And so I was just laughing at him. I'm like, everyone forgets something, guys. I walk around at 210 pounds. My last fight was at heavyweight. I'm coming down to 180. You got to be scared of my power, not the other way around. I know you guys, you watch like influencer boxing and you think that that's real. That shit ain't real, bro. When he sees me hit him with them little 10-ounce gloves on, he's got to be worried. It's not going to be the other way around. Trust me, I've been hit by big men like David Haye, weighing 235 pounds, and I'm still here. And he's going to get dropped. And so, it's my benefit that he has that come aggressive attitude because that's what I want the fight to be. That's a better fight to me than for him staying long and running.
Did Jake Paul say on the podcast you went on that he'll fight you if you win this fight?
He did say that, yeah. He said it twice. He said it on the podcast. He said, let's run it. And he said it privately on a video I was doing, just me and him.
Okay, interesting. Joe, obviously you're quite big in the business world. You've done a lot in business. What do you make as Misfits of a brand?
I think he's doing a great job as a brand. I've always said that from the beginning to the end. I think what KSI's done with all his fighters he's brought on and Mams, they've really built a cool brand that keeps kind of evolving and keeps getting cool. And I think, it's entertaining, isn't it? That's why you guys are here. So I think it's cool. I think Misfits, if I didn't believe or think the brand was cool, I just wouldn't fight on it. Period. Like Triller, I'm a shareholder of. That's how much I believe in Triller as a company. And Misfits is another company. Like, I wouldn't have fought on Triller if I didn't believe in Triller. And now Misfits, I wouldn't fight on it if I didn't believe in Misfits. I was serious about the £10 million offer to buy it off him.
Do you think it's a bit low?
Oh, I don't know what the P&L is, but I think just as a brand, it's worth 10 million. If someone tells me they're making, 100 million a year, maybe. But I would like to see the P&L and the profit margins, like to see the tax returns, and I'd make a real offer. But after I knock him out, it is going to be significantly worth less because their main headliner, who is KSI, won't really be a headliner. It'll be me. But I'm not tied into Misfits like forever. So when you got the biggest face in the game after that, then what's it worth? Then I'm probably worth quite a lot, aren't I?
Just one last thing before I do let you go. You obviously want to box again. Obviously, in your mind, you beat KSI on Saturday night. Would Jake Paul be next? Would there be a few fights for Jake?
I don't know if I want to box again, to be honest. I might retire after this, after I knock him out. I'm kind of comfortable where I am in life. I haven't decided if I'm going to retire, win or lose, or if I'm going to do one more or two more. And I really I told you, I've not made any money this fight. So I don't know what that sideman was talking about relative to my life. And I've sacrificed a lot to really get in this shape to really fight for real. And so, I've had to take my eye off the ball with my real companies. And I don't know if that is going to be the best for me moving forward. It's definitely iconic at Wembley versus KSI, the biggest YouTuber out of the UK. But is it something that I want to continue to put my body through and my mind through at 40 years old? I don't know. But we'll see Saturday night. Either I'm totally delusional and I've missed it and he's the new Mike Tyson, or they've really f***ed up to go in the ring with me, and we're going to find out Saturday, and that's what I'm excited about.
How much did you spar since you said you only sparred twice during the face-off? Did you spar a lot since?
Yeah, I've done the full camp.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. There's no excuses Saturday. If he wins, he deserves it. If I win, which I will win, I deserve it.
Cliche question, Joe. Predictions?
First round knockout.
First round.
He's going to come out super excited. He's going to get caught. He's not getting back up.
Right.
He's going to be telegraphing his right hand from like ET land.
He said he'll be dancing all over you as well, apparently.
That's what he said, yeah. See, those things, they're bad karma. I feel like that's going to hurt him, those words.
Brilliant. All right.
Cheers, Joe. Thank you.